The world is entering its most unstable phase in decades. From Donald Trump to Iran, global power struggles are intensifying. The Earth itself is showing signs of stress through climate, water, and natural imbalance. Truth, trust, and unity are breaking down across societies. This is not just a political or economic crisis, it is a spiritual warning. Hello, I am Celestia, and welcome to ConscioSphere. Right now, something is happening on a global level that feels bigger than headlines. People sense it even if they cannot explain it. Life still looks normal on the surface. People go to work, markets open, technology keeps advancing. And yet, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually, pressure is rising everywhere. Across the United States and around the world, people feel uncertain about the future, not because they are weak, but because the foundations they once trusted are no longer stable. History shows that before major change, instability always appears first. Power struggles are becoming louder and more aggressive. Leaders are no longer calm managers of systems, they are symbols of conflict. Whether you support them or not, figures like Donald Trump represent something deeper, a challenge to old institutions, a reflection of society's frustration, a call for awareness. At the same time, tensions with Iran and other global hotspots continue to rise. Military threats, sanctions, warnings. These conflicts are not random events, they are symptoms of imbalance in a world that is learning to grow consciously. The Earth itself is also signaling change. Climate extremes are increasing. Heat waves, floods, droughts, and water shortages are no longer rare events. They are becoming part of everyday life. Spiritually, the planet is connected to humanity. When human consciousness becomes aggressive, disconnected, or unconscious, the world reflects that imbalance. This is not destruction. This is correction. Another sign of this time is the weakening of shared truth. People no longer agree on what is real. Two people can witness the same event and interpret it completely differently. Emotion spreads faster than reason. Outrage spreads faster than understanding. This confusion is not accidental. It is an invitation to look inward, to find clarity within rather than searching for it outside. At the same time, emotional exhaustion is spreading quietly but powerfully. People are tired, not just physically but mentally and spiritually. Anxiety feels normal. Burnout feels expected. Silence feels uncomfortable. This is the soul asking to be heard. You might ask, why would God allow such times? Spiritually, the answer is simple. Because growth requires pressure. Easy times strengthen comfort. Difficult times strengthen awareness. Without challenge, humanity does not evolve. Without discomfort, people do not awaken. Without uncertainty, consciousness cannot expand. This moment in history is not meant to scare us. It is meant to awaken us, to slow down, to think deeply, to choose awareness over reaction, to build strength inside, not just security outside. Those who live unconsciously will feel fear during this time. Those who live consciously will feel responsibility. This phase is asking us to return to what matters: integrity over image, depth over noise, awareness over reaction. The future will test shallow thinking. It will expose weak foundations, but it will also reward patience, discipline, and inner strength. If you feel uneasy about the world right now, you are not broken. You are paying attention. And attention is the first step toward wisdom. The world is not falling apart, it is shedding what no longer serves it. This is not the end of the earth, this is the end of unconscious living. Those who stay calm, grounded, and aware will not only survive this time, they will help guide what comes next. I am Celestia, and this is ConscioSphere. Stay aware, stay conscious, and remember, change is not the enemy, it is the teacher. Lately, many people are carrying the same quiet question in their hearts. Is the world coming to an end? You hear it in conversations. You feel it when you watch the news. Sometimes you sense it even in moments of silence. There is tension in the air, conflict between nations, division inside societies, pressure on the planet, confusion in people's minds. So it is natural to wonder if these are signs of the end. But here is the truth spoken calmly and honestly. The world is not ending. What is ending is an old way of living. Throughout history, humanity has faced moments like this. Moments when systems stopped working, when leaders were questioned, when people felt uncertain about the future. And every generation thought their time was the final one. But it never was. Spiritually, the world does not end. It changes, it matures, it corrects itself. God does not destroy creation. God restores balance. When human beings become too focused on power, comfort, and control, something important is lost. Awareness fades, compassion weakens, meaning disappears. And when that happens, pressure begins to rise, not as punishment, but as a signal. Just like pain in the body tells us something needs attention, difficulty in society tells us something is out of alignment. Right now, humanity has been living outwardly for too long, chasing success without purpose, information without wisdom, speed without direction. We built powerful systems but forgot to build inner stability. We connected the world digitally, but disconnected emotionally. That is why people feel tired even when they are successful, why anxiety feels normal, why silence feels uncomfortable. This is not weakness. This is the soul asking to be heard. When controversial leaders rise, when nations clash, when truth feels confusing, these are not random events. They are symptoms of deeper imbalance. They show us where fear has replaced trust, where ego has replaced humility, where reaction has replaced reflection. People often ask, why would God allow such times? The spiritual answer is simple but not easy, because growth requires pressure. Easy times strengthen comfort. Difficult times strengthen awareness. Without challenge, humanity does not change. Without discomfort, people do not question. Without uncertainty, consciousness does not expand. This moment in history is not meant to scare us. It is meant to slow us down, to make us think, to make us choose wisely, to remind us that no system, no leader, and no technology can replace inner clarity. Those who live unconsciously will feel fear during this time. Those who live consciously will feel responsibility. This phase is asking us to return to what matters: integrity over image, depth over noise, awareness over reaction. The future will challenge shallow thinking. It will expose weak foundations, but it will also reward patience, discipline, and inner strength. If you feel uneasy about the world right now, you are not broken. You are paying attention. And attention is the first step toward wisdom. The world is not falling apart, it is shedding what no longer serves it. This is not the end of the earth, it is the end of unconscious living. And those who stay calm, grounded, and aware will not only survive this time, they will help guide what comes next.